We want to get to East Palestine, Ohio. Mitch talking about that at the very top of our hour here. The site where that train derailment sent plumes of chemicals into the air, into the water. This is something domestically that people are paying attention to. This is something that friends of mine have asked me about from across the pond. They're thinking, how dangerous this is? How widespread is this? Well, today, the head of the EPA and the governors of Ohio and Pennsylvania, they're returning to East Palestine to update residents about what's being done to protect their hometown. If you're wondering about the Pennsylvania connection, there are reports that some of those plumes of smoke may have affected those in Pennsylvania as well, but we're still waiting for official reports on that. A new clinic also opening today to address health concerns as people report issues with breathing. Skin rashes have also been reported by some residents in East Palestine. Rich McHugh is joining us live from outside of that clinic with more. Rich, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Adrienne. In just a few hours, nurses, toxicologists, and other health professionals will be here to help answer questions from residents who are suffering from health effects. Later this morning, the head of the EPA, Michael Regan, will be on hand. He's expected to announce more resources for the East Palestine community. He's also expected to talk more about holding Norfolk Southern accountable for this month's train derailment. He'll be joined by Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine, and Ohio Congressman Bill Johnson. They'll hold a press conference around noon. Meanwhile, I've spoken with residents about their concerns after their potential exposure to toxic chemicals. Steve McKay, he lives 1,200 feet from where the crash site is, and he's now looking to sell his home.
My oldest just turned 5. My daughter just turned 8 months today, so I can't come back here. That's all I know.
You can't bring them back here.
Nah, I can't risk that. I mean, let's just talk about the things we know from the side effects of everything that was on that train. Known carcinogen, nervous system issues, infertility. I mean, what kind of a parent would I be if I didn't do everything that I could to protect my kids?
Now, Ohio officials say referrals will be made to specialists for residents if they need. This is just the latest push to show East Palestine that its concerns are being addressed. President Trump, of course, will be here tomorrow, and security is heightening. Schools will be closed. This just after, we're nearly at 3 weeks, this just after the CEO of Norfolk Southern apologized and said he's committed to doing what is right. But residents here just are not buying it, Adrienne.
You know, there is the choice to stay, to find out what the EPA is going to say, move, like that gentleman you spoke to, or even sue. We don't know what the litigation is going to look like after this story. Thank you, Rich, for being there and waking up early for us. Mitch, over to you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.